Right behind me is the easiest coal farm in all of Minecraft. Despite its simplicity, in 5 minutes I got just under 15 stacks of coal, which if you're wondering is around 11,000 charcoal every hour of using this farm. You can see how simple and compact this thing is. It'll literally take you like 10 minutes to set up, so with that out of the way, here's the materials list. And let's get right into the video. Now just one more thing really quickly, if you want to make sure this farm works before you actually build it, or if something's not working, you can download this exact world that I'm playing on here. That is the first link down in the description. With that, the first thing you want to do is break 5 blocks in the ground. Then in the second block and the third block right here, you want to place down 2 chests. If you want to do 1 chest, that is totally okay, but this farm is pretty efficient, so I highly recommend doing a double chest, if not more storage than that. Then in these back 2 spots, you're going to want to place down 2 hoppers just like that. Then taking any block, solid block or glass, doesn't really matter, you can go ahead and place down 4 just like that, with a piston right there, and that is what is going to be breaking the campfires. Now what we want to do is make sure none of the coal is able to escape, which is why these blocks are here, but as well you want to place a temporary block with a block on top of that right there. Again, so when the campfire is placed, all of the coal is going to fall into these hoppers. Now, these 2 blocks right here and this hopper, it is not necessary. I just noticed that sometimes when I was using this farm, some of the coal would escape out, which is why I ended up using 2 hoppers instead of just 1, to make sure that we're not going to be missing out on any of those drops. Now, one more thing that you're going to want to do is place down a slab right there, again, just to make sure that none of that coal is able to escape the area. Now, the next thing we want to do is make a redstone clock, so this piston back here extends back and forth and breaks the campfires that we place down. Now, I'm going to show you guys 3 separate designs to do that, and you can pick which one you want for the materials that you have. So, for the first one, it is without a doubt the easiest, although it does need 2 observers, which is taking quartz, so that's why I'm giving you guys multiple different designs. It's very simple. All you're going to want to do is take a temporary block and place it down 1 block away from that piston. Take an observer and place it like that, so the arrow is facing into the piston, and then take another one and place it like that. This is without a doubt the easiest design, and as you can see, the piston is now doing this. And to turn it on and off, you just need to take a lever, put it anywhere on the piston, and this is how you start and stop the farm. Now the second design is very simple, and it doesn't take any observers. What you want to do is place a lever down right there, with a redstone comparator in that position like that, and you want to flick it once, making sure that the 2 prongs are facing towards the lever, and then this is lit on. Now what you want to do is place 3 pieces of redstone dust just like that, and when you turn this on, you can see it is creating this redstone clock. Then go ahead and place a transparent block here. Make sure it is not a solid block or it's not going to work. With a piece of redstone on top of that, and then 1 more piece of redstone there. And as you can see, when I come over here and flick this lever on, the exact same thing is happening. Now the reason I like this design is because you don't have to walk around the side of the farm to turn it on. You can stand here, reach the lever, and turn the farm on and off. Now for the third and final design, what you want to do is come to this block right here, which should be cornering this or 1 block away from the piston. Place down a solid block there with a temporary block on top, and then 1 block away and towards that piston, just like that. And then you want to go ahead and break that middle block. Now what you want to do is take your redstone repeater and place it facing in that direction. You can have it on however many ticks as you want, but this is going to be the most efficient, so I recommend leaving it like this. Now what you want to do is run around to this side and place a piece of redstone right there so it connects to the piston. And then take a redstone torch and place it on the side of that block, and you can see this has created, again, that same clock. Now make sure you don't place the redstone torch on the ground, because as you can see, the clock is not going to work. So you want to take it, place it right there, and then take a lever and place it on the front to turn the farm on and off. So there we go, that's the farm done. Like I said, very, very simple. I'm now going to show you guys how to get a ton of campfires so we can maximize our profits. Now we don't want to craft them because not only does that take a piece of coal to craft them, but it's also very tedious. We're going to want to use a villager to do that. Really quickly though, if you're enjoying, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for weekly videos. As well, if you're tired of playing on boring seeds, make sure to check out the Seed Showcase channel. Now, like I mentioned, we're going to be using a villager, more specifically an apprentice fisherman villager who has a campfire trade. Now you can leave this guy nearby, or what I'm going to do is put him close to the farm for easier convenience. For more convenience, to make it easier, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put him right here, but of course, if you don't want to, that is totally okay. What you want to do is dig down 3 blocks and place a barrel at the bottom there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and push this villager into that hole. Now, once you get your villager down there, go ahead and take a slab and place it on the bottom of this block here, just like that. Now, the reason I love this so much is because when you're standing here using the farm, if you need more campfires, you can actually trade with the villager through this gap between the slab and the chest, but he is safe from all outside entities, which is what makes this very, very convenient. As you can see, I'm standing here and I am able to trade with him. Now, if you didn't notice, he does have a 2 emerald trade. We're going to want to get that down to a 1 emerald trade for literally twice the rates, 2 to 1, which is why we're going to be curing this guy. Right before we cure him though, what you want to do is make sure you are in hard mode so he does not die, because if you're on easy or normal, there's a chance that when the zombie kills him, the villager is going to die. As well, you want to lock in these trades, so go ahead and trade at least 1 thing with him to make sure these don't disappear. So wait for it to turn nighttime, find a zombie, and then lead your zombie over to this villager, wait for him to lock on, and then he's going to kill this villager. Pretty simple. So just 1 more second, 1 more hit. There we go. Now we have a zombie villager. Now, what you want to do is go ahead and just kill this other zombie. Try not to kill your zombie villager. Go ahead and throw your weakness potion onto him right there, and then throw a golden apple. Now, obviously, this is not mandatory. You don't have to do this. But again, going from 2 emeralds per campfire to 1 is literally going to double your rates. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this about Minecraft Bedrock, but we don't have to wait for this guy. All we have to do is log out and log back in. And as you can see, when I log back in, the villager is automatically cured. And as you can see, this is now down to 1 emerald. So there we go. That is now everything done. I'm going to replace my slab, buy as many, if I can stand in here, buy as many campfires as I can at the moment, which is going to be 12. Turn this on and then go ahead and hold down. And as you can see, the campfires are broken, the charcoal is produced, and then all of the drops go down inside of this chest. And of course, you can go ahead and turn that off now. Now, the only problem is it does take emeralds. It's 1 emerald for every 1 campfire, which is 2 coal. Now, if you want a lot of emeralds, I would highly, highly, highly recommend checking out any one of the videos on your screen right now. They are easy or the best raid farms, whatever you want, that will give you so many emeralds you are never going to have a problem with collecting those. So there we go, that super easy charcoal farm in Minecraft Bedrock 1.21+. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. BlazeDempsey out.